When we read Genesis, we learn man is created in the image of God. And so it should not be a surprise to us that mankind is highly intelligent. And in Genesis 11, we learn, it says the whole earth was of one language and of one speech. And so the people are instructed by God after the flood to be fruitful, multiply, and replenish the earth. Fill up the whole earth. But that's not what they do. They all gang up in one place and they go to the land of Shinar. They begin to build a city and they said, "Go to, let us build us a city and a tower, whose top may reach unto heaven, and let us make us a name, lest we be scattered abroad upon the face of the whole earth." See, that's not what they want. They are intentionally rebelling here because God told them, scatter out. They say, no, we don't want to. Instead, we're going to build a city. We're going to build this tower. We're going to build the tower for two reasons. One, we want to reach to heaven. We want to get up there by God, see what he's got going on up there. They want to try to rival God. And number two, they want to make a name for themselves. And so instead of exalting the name of God, worshiping the name of God, submitting to God and being obedient to him, they are rebellious toward God in what they're doing. And they want to be like God. They want to get off up there to heaven. And the way they're going to do it is to build this tower. And so the Lord came down to see the city and the tower which the children of men builded. And the Lord said, "Behold, the people is one, and they have all one language." You see, there's the two things that come together here in this. The people are united in their purpose, and it is a rebellious purpose that is rivaling or trying to rival God. And number two, they all speak the same language. They can all communicate with each other. And in that, they are building this tower. And it says, and this they begin to do. You know, this is what they have. They've got this unity. They've got the same language. And this is what they do. Something very rebellious. And now nothing will be restrained from them, which they have imagined to do. It shouldn't surprise us that a creative God, an intelligent God, would create creative and intelligent people. That shouldn't surprise us. Mankind's ingenuity is incredible. As you and I look around our world, we look at many of the things that have been built, many of the buildings that have been built, many of the machines that have been built. It is incredible. Mankind is highly creative, very ingenuitive, building aircraft and spaceships and automobiles and all of these different things that mankind is able to build. And it is amazing. The problem is not with man's ingenuity. The problem is with man's heart, with what they imagine to do. Remember, before the flood came, God said in Genesis 6:5, "And God saw the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually." When you take a lost group of people who are highly intelligent, united, motivated, and can all communicate, what form of monstrosity might they build? What form of perversity, wickedness, and rebelliousness might come together? Well, for them, it had to do with this tower, this wanting and desire to reach up to heaven to make a name for themselves. In our day, I wonder, think about not only the things that man has built that are helpful to us, but think of the weapons. Think of the bombs. Think of the destructive power and ability that mankind, we have bioengineered viruses that have been unleashed upon us that can only serve one purpose, and that is to kill. Why would man build these things? Well, because of the wickedness of his heart. And God doesn't put up with it. Instead, he says, "Go to, let us go down there and confound their language, that they may not understand one another's speech." So the Lord scattered them abroad from thence upon the face of all the earth, and they left off to build the city. Aren't you glad that God intervened in that situation? And I wonder how many times in history God has intervened in some way to stop the united, wicked purpose of mankind. Let's praise him today as we think about the fact that he is in control and that he confounds the wicked plans of man. God bless you. Have a great day.